Yo, YouTube. Yo. We back with another video though. So we back with another DH video. You feel me? He a legend. He a growing legend actually. He's tough. But we about to watch Ethan Klein's career is over. It's ending. I mean, from what I know about Ethan Klein, from his beef with his beef with what's his name? Hassan Piker. I don't like Hassan too much because from what I view from More Pegasus, Tectone, and a bunch of other people, he seems to be a little bit off his rocker. And when he goes at Ethan, he makes Ethan in a better light than Ethan probably should be in. So maybe I like Ethan more only because of that. But that's two bad people going at it. So I mean, what do I know? So this video is about to be a new light I could see Ethan in. You feel me? Because I only see him when he's beefing with Hassan, or he's a good guy because Hassan attacks his wife or whatever. So we're gonna get into it, see what Ethan has done that's gonna ruin his career. And
I low-key have to talk about this because growing up, I was on YouTube in the 2016 and 2017 era, and what I remember.
Only time I was watching YouTube in that era was Young Don the Sauce God animations, Caleb City Vine compilation, Hard Stop Lucas Vine compilations, RDC World skits, and Berleezy, son. That's it. I was never watching.
Is that white dudes and non-black people would spam the anti-black edginess gimmick, and Ethan Klein was one of those people. I think it's fair to say he almost got off as saying the N-word or just slurs in general. He was associated with Keemstar.
I ain't gonna lie, I get off to saying the N-word. That John, I don't know, it's a great word to say. If you are melanated though. If you're not melanated, you're racist.
Back when he used to run Drama Alert. And y'all already know how Keemstar is.
Yeah. Like, oh shit, now he fucking famous somehow, and I'm famous.
Yo, you're in trouble. Why?
Oh shit.
That crypto shit.
He killed the whole. Yeah. I ain't never seen somebody clear the whole vibe of a room so fast. Hey man, you're in trouble. That crypto shit, bro. What the fuck? You blowing it right now, son. You doing snot bubbles on it. Chill.
Keemstar, shut the fuck up.
Like,
but when I woke up and I seen Ethan get dished the EDP allegations, my jaw was dropped. But I wasn't necessarily surprised, so I'm gonna go over all of this, talk about it, say how much I think he's weird, and yeah, consider this a Socrates special because we straight chilling today. I'm not locking in on the editing, but let me stop yambling. You already know I'm the hood Socrates, and let's actually start. Hit my business email for paid promo inquiries. I'm gonna lay this on you guys hella blunt, but Ethan Klein has an old Reddit account that goes under the handle of _troll, which
I feel like I don't even have a question. Like, I can't think of a question that would begin to help me understand why would that be your username? Why would that be your handle? That's some corny shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it like, oh my god, that's a nasty.
It's pretty weird considering everything he was saying on the account, which includes anti-Palestinian rhetoric, which, let me be abundantly clear, it's free Palestine, and when I get to it.
Yo, free Palestine, free my niggas, man. They don't deserve. My whole thing was, how can a group of people that went through such a tragedy not so long ago turn around and do on to another group of people the same evilness? Is my whole thinking. Like, yo, y'all niggas is bugging. But I'm not a politician, or I don't get to that political shit, so I try to stay away. But that's all I'm saying. Like, if I went through slavery, best believe I'm not gonna put somebody through the same shit I just went through, only cause Jesus said turn the other cheek, so I'm just let it go. You feel me? That's just me.
I'll say it again, but the stuff we're about to get into is just very crazy. Obviously, you're gonna ask, like, DH, how do you know it's Ethan? Well, this is a screenshot of the man promoting his H3H3.
Ethan's old account from people before he was famous using the dough trolls, lots of Zionism and other questionable stuff. Wow, anybody doing live stream sketches? No group, just trying to get my bearings and swing my
H3 Productions account saying he wants to get into YouTube. Now, is that substantial?
Right.
Sort of. But I'm gonna say allegations because I'm an 18-year-old with no funds for legal fees. But I just found even more proof as I'm writing this, so let me show you. Ethan would promote his videos on Reddit and would get feedback. He also has 2 accounts, the actual H3 Reddit account and his other one. And this is him once again.
90% repost, last 1 second of was original. Not interesting enough to make an exception to the repost rule. Also yet another shit video from the H3H3 Productions channel, which you seem to post here daily. Is kind of either karma or for YouTube hits, but I also wanted to stop, please. Look, it's my channel, and it's the only one, and it's one of the only ways I can get original views. I didn't realize I was causing you problems, and I apologize for that, but that was original content. If you watch it, not just the end, you'll see that. Sorry that you think my videos are shit, but I have a lot to have. Had several of them exceed 100 points, and it really helps to grow my channel. Obviously, some people wouldn't suffer like them, even if they go against your comedic sense. I will have a problem stop reposting. I would actually reconsider removing
and confirming that this is his YouTube channel that he was promoting on his other Reddit account. But it's like every time I write, something gets retconned, and he ended up actually admitting that this was his account in an IG response, which I'll talk about later. But first things first, let's start about the weird jokes he was making about children. I'm not even gonna read this out. It's just weird, and
Whoa.
First things first, let's start about the weird jokes he was making about children. I'm not even.
What a socially inappropriate thing of you to frequently attempt to do. For example, I always wanted to RSVP to Facebook events that are being held by small groups that I don't know. Touch a little.
I'm gonna read this out. It's just weird, and I really hope this is merely just a joke. I hope it's just another edgy joke, and he doesn't actually like children.
I'm not gonna lie, it's not even this. Yo, I knew a guy from high school that got arrested on some charges like that. Ever since then, any joke I hear about any kid, I'm gonna keep it a B. I'm not going. I did look at, like, we even banned the boy from our chat who kept on making them type of jokes. He was like, yeah, no, you gotta go, bro. Like, can't have that type of energy around me. Nah. So you making them jokes as a grown man, I ain't gonna lie. You just need to wipe your my character.
But the second screenshot is.
This Negro child is ethnic. Reminds me of when I stand in front of the mirror and twist my hips so my dances around in circles. Usually stops like he did when he hits my 2-year-old in the face slow. He usually stands under me asking me what I'm doing. I just tell him, Daddy's dancing, LOL.
It's even worse, and it's back to the racism thing I was telling y'all about early on.
I'm not gonna lie. Send this nigga to the pits, bro.
I don't even understand joking like this. On top of it being a hypothetical about a child, why do you have to make it a Negro child? These screenshots just continue to add on to the bad look that Ethan has. And I feel like with guys like this, there's always this weird obsession with black people. That's why they be spamming like anti-black jokes. It's already weird enough you're joking about children like this, but then you.
Now, I'm not even mad niggas was sending animal skulls to his house no more, bro. Like, that's what type of time he was on. Okay.
You wanna make your hypothetical children you're joking about black too, bruh? Get out of here. I don't mess with that. But here's what makes it worse. Back when he was doing his podcast Frenemies with Trisha Paytas, who, to be honest, she's a whole video on her own, he said something that was crazy. This was alarming.
For a month? Around a month, yeah. You love her. Fuck off. Is Brandon good at
Honestly, yeah.
She's 17.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Brandon.
What? Anyway,
She couldn't get into Jason's party because she wasn't 18. Like, I knew about this. That's why I distanced myself. And Jason would always be pissed at me that I went with him with Brandon. I'm like, he's an actual, like, we're actually, like, and he's like 24.
Having with a 7-year-old isn't.
For sure. It's with him.
What would you call it then, Ethan? Pervert. Oh yeah, having intercourse with a 17-year-old is not illegal. You know, it's just interesting. Nigga, what are you talking about, son? Nigga, go to jail. Go to jail. Pass go. Go to straight to jail. Do not collect.
Minor, for sure, that's an actual.
Sicko.
It's a child. 17-year-old is a child.
So, okay, whatever. I don't need to debate that, but it's illegal. Well, someone that has sex with kids.
She's a child. That's a child.
But you don't match.
So are we? Because there are stages to philia. I had to learn this because the whole EDP situation, there's like 3 variants of philia. You got the post, what's it called when you go through puberty, post puberty, during puberty, and before puberty, and it's like apparently it's different things, but it's all the same thing. You sick bastard. You disgust me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, it's not pedophilia. It's not philia. It's something else. Nigga, nigga, philia is philia. You feel me?
Magically become not a child when you go turn from when the clock ticks midnight.
That actually like how it works, yeah. Like you also have no business being like an 18-year-old, but like 17 is an actual child. It's actually legal. Like you actually should go to jail.
But, okay, I'm not here to debate that, but some states it's 16.
But it's not that in California.
This is Ethan Klein defending a 24-year-old who was sleeping with a 17-year-old because a state says that's legal. That is probably the most red flag thing I've heard, and I don't know how this didn't ring any alarm bells, especially when this dropped. And I think it's sort of contradictory to his response statement, which, like I said, I'll talk about when I get there. But let's talk about some of his pro-Israel talking points that he be spamming. This screenshot is him denying the ongoing ethnic cleansing.
When I read stories about Gaza, commented 15 years ago, Israel's discriminating against Palestinians living in the occupied territories. This been going on for a minute. Golly. When I read stories about how Gaza is a death camp and how it's being a part of essentials and ethnic cleansing, the statistic comes to mind. The average life expectancy of people born in Gaza is 73. Damn, it's a long time. That doesn't sound like Nazi Germany or apartheid South Africa to me. This is a fact alone speaks volumes. Am I correct in thinking this? If not, this.
Palestinians because of a life expectancy, and part of his response was dismissing everything as a joke and shock humor to get you to check out his YouTube channel. But how is the joke denying the ethnic cleansing of Palestinians? During 2024, I would scroll Twitter and see so many crazy things that was happening to Palestine, and that's 2024, and we actually got the footage for real. Now just imagine back then. So I just asked, what is funny about that? Now look at this screenshot. This is an r/Israel, by the way. I'm gonna use 2 screenshots to show you just for better context. How is this even a joke, bro? Niggas will straight up be Zionists, but then claim they're trolling or whatever. This is not a troll, not at all.
When does the trolling stop is the question. Like, oh bro, I'm trolling. Like, that's such a cop-out excuse. A nigga smack you in the back of your head and take your lunch money. Bro, I'm just trolling, bro. I'm just joshing. Why you getting so tight? My nigga, you just robbed me and assaulted me. What the fuck? It's just a troll, bro. I like kids, bro. What? JK, bro. Oh, I'm trolling. That's not even funny, bro. What are you talking about?
You are actively saying Palestinians are monkeys or not evolved. And then the worst screenshot of them all, he quite literally says there are anti-Palestinian laws, but low-key just have an open mind towards discrimination because you might understand. Bro, get the fuck out of here. But I will say, Ethan has always been a questionable figure in terms of the internet. I mean, he was recently singing Not Like Us and got the lyrics wrong just to say, nigga, you can't make it up.
And down, call the ambulance, big up beef, bro, man.
The music? I want to hear what he's dancing to. Like what the vibe is.
It's Kendrick.
Oh, God. Is
it worth
it? Man down, call the ambulance, big up beef, bro.
Like, okay, bro.
Damn. Just had to say nigga, huh? You said, call it, nigga, like, damn. You skipping words, but you didn't skip that one. Alright, I ain't even mad at you, bro. I'm disappointed.
Y'all know what's frying me so bad about it? He's literally always been saying nigga. He's always been saying slurs. And yet, he's been around for how long? And I think that's really just a symptom of 2017 YouTube. iDubbbz never had to apologize for his racist past. And I think all these YouTubers that came up during that era, low-key, we just...
I ain't gonna lie. iDubbbz corny as shit. Like, but I digress.
Gotta get him up out of here. No cap. Just pack them up, bro, because these are not the people you want to have a platform. Black people been telling y'all about these type of weird individuals. People who make their entire humor anti-black rhetoric or slurs or just, you know, masking straight up bigotry as edginess are not to be trusted. So for all this stuff to come out about Ethan, I'm not surprised, and yeah, no cap. And also, bro, I forgot to mention, but his wife was in the IDF, and I found a crazy Reddit post that proposes that his wife was lying about her role in the IDF and even had photos like these to prove she was more involved than she'd like to let on. Here's a link. Take a screenshot on your phone.
Oh shit. I knew she was in the IDF because I watched Pegasus, you feel me? He a commentary YouTuber. Go subscribe to him if you're not. Pegasus is a great YouTuber to watch. I like listening to him when I'm working too. He was saying she was in the IDF. I mean, I think in Israel they do have mandatory subscription So you're getting into the military no matter what. Like you gotta do your like a little 2-year, 5-year bid. Same shit with like Korea, South Korea, North Korea, Taiwan, and China, I believe. All have mandatory duty. So you gotta go for like 2 to 5 years. So I did know that she was in the IDF. Yeah. I mean, is it cool? No. But also you're kind of forced to go into, like, you don't have a choice but to go to the military. So it's kind of like, I can't get extremely mad at her. But, you know, she said she was only doing paperwork. Let me find out. She was
and
actually
paste it into a
getting
browser or
niggas
something.
going,
I'm
bro.
not gonna go over it here. I say all this to say,
That's
having
crazy.
screenshots that show you saying anti-Palestinian things and having a wife who is just in the IDF, but hold on, she's not even being completely truthful potentially about her involvement in the IDF, looks very crazy. And I don't think you can just brush off all of this as jokes when you have this mountain of just insanity. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy. But finally, let's talk about his
bro, this
response
guy
because
Rico
it's super
conspiracy,
shitty.
this
Honestly,
shit
I'm gonna just keep it a bean. Like, it's horrible. I'll have it up on screen for a little bit, but the gist of it is that
I have a typical confession to make. This is my 15-year-old Reddit account was identified by using a doxing website that lists the history of all emails, passwords. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Niggas not reading that shit, bro. Fuck, man. Niggas love, like... You could put this in the chat GPT and ask it to shorten it up a little bit. Like, nigga, you yapping, bro. Fuck. Yap, fucking yapperoni.
niggas only know of this because of a data breach, and basically the account was, by his words, merely a character that was meant to be shocking, to drive traffic towards his channel. Then he ends the response saying, it's better to joke about being an EDP than it is to have the actual, you know, explicit content on your computer, which I agree. But he's also the same nigga playing Kawhi Leonard robot defense to defend a 24-year-old sleeping with a 17-year-old, so he's pretty fucking weird, and I don't think he...
Once you make Trisha Paytas look like the genius in the room, you've lost me. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not even saying she's stupid, but like, if she breaking some shit down to you, like, yeah, that's what it is. You're a cooked, buddy. Like,
He was joking then. But what do y'all think? Like I said, I never really messed with this guy because he's just a shadow from a racist time on YouTube. I don't care for him, but that's just how I feel. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions.
Yo, shout out DH. Another banger video. He opened my eyes to some shit I didn't know about. I appreciate that. But look, YouTube, be gone. Like, comment, subscribe, do what you want to do. One of the three. You ain't got to do all three. Appreciate y'all. Peace.